Busan City will launch the 2025 의지 exercise with the Integrated Defense Council meeting at City Hall today, followed by the full exercise from August 18th to 21st. The drill is a nationwide emergency preparedness exercise involving all government agencies, public institutions, and organizations designed to support military operations, maintain government functions, and ensure civilian stability during war or national emergencies. On August 20th at 2 p.m., a civil defense air raid drill will run without traffic restrictions while 12 fire stations conduct fire lane clearing training for emergency vehicles. In international news, Russia is reportedly preparing a test launch of a new nuclear-powered intercontinental cruise missile capable of carrying a nuclear warhead, according to Reuters. Analysts reviewing recent satellite images observed increased personnel, equipment, and aircraft at the Penkovo test site on Novaya Zemlya in the Barents Sea, along with at least 5 ships linked to past missile tests. U.S. FAA notices suggest August 9th to 22nd as a possible launch window. And now for today's weather. Current temperatures are around 30 degrees Celsius under clear skies. Heat wave effects are currently in place for western and eastern Busan. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You are listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is Busan Worldwide with Claire Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Good morning and welcome to Busan Worldwide. Copenhagen, Denmark is moving toward the nearly impossible goal of carbon neutrality through massive offshore wind power generation. Freiburg, Germany, has proven that protecting the environment can enrich citizens' lives through solar technology and citizen-led energy cooperatives. Malmö, Sweden, has overcome the limitation of its decline as an industrial city and been reborn as a vibrant city through green technology. These cities already know this. 에너지 전환이 단순한 환경 보호 운동이 아니라 도시의 경제적 자립성과 사회적 가치를 높이는 가장 강력한 전략임을 보여줍니다. And now, Busan is walking that same path. Well, this is Busan Worldwide, and I'm your host of the week, Claire Kim.
This is Busan Worldwide. Your window into Busan. Your bridge to the world.
You're tuned into Busan Worldwide, live this Thursday morning, August 14th, here on BEFM, Busan 영어방송, 90.5 FM in Busan and 103.3 FM in Gijang, Jeongwan, and Noksan areas. These cities' success stories send us an important message. 에너지 전환은 더 이상의 선택의 문제가 아닌 도시의 미래를 위한 필수적인 투자입니다. Based on the vision of energy transition for all, a green future for all, Busan has announced its 7th regional energy plan, setting a goal to increase the share of renewable energy to 13.5% by 2030. On August 22nd, Busan will mark Energy Day by turning off lights in a symbolic act of thinking about the planet. During Energy Super Week, global energy experts will gather to discuss the future. In today's The Interview, we sit down with Bae Hong-guan, director of Busan City's Future Energy Industry Division, to explore the efforts to turn vision into reality and how Busan can rise as a world-leading energy city. And now, here's today's text topic question. Electricity bills have gone up a lot recently, and saving power is also important for the environment. So if you've tried something at home or work and thought, this is the ultimate power-saving tip, please share it with us. If you've tried something at home or work and thought, this is the ultimate power-saving tip, please share with us. 오늘의 문자 주제입니다. 요즘 전기요금이 많이 오르고 환경을 위해서도 절전이 아주 중요합니다. 여러분이 집이나 직장에서 직접 써보고 이건 진짜 전기 절약의 최고다라고 생각하신 아이템이나 방법이 있다면 함께 공유해 주세요. 전기 절약에 정말 좋은 팁이나 방법 꼭 공유해 주세요. So for me, I maybe use a power strip with individual switches. So I plug my TV, set-top box, and computer into the same strip. And when I'm not using them, I switch them off. If you keep doing this, it becomes a habit. After about a month, my bill dropped by around 15%. I never realized such a small habit could make such a big difference. You might also be wasting electricity without even noticing. Try using a switched power strip. And please share your own energy saving tips as well. We invite you to join the conversation here on Busan Worldwide. You can send us a text message to pound 9050 for 101 or participate for free through Kakao Talk and the YouTube Live channel. 자, 그럼 오늘의 더 인터뷰 시작하겠습니다. August 22nd is Energy Day, a day to reflect on the value of energy and take action to save it. It was established to remember the power crisis of August 2003 when Korea recorded its highest ever electricity consumption and to remind people of the importance of energy. Busan is marking Energy Day with Energy Super Week, a series of events including the Climate Industry International Expo and the APEC Energy Ministers Meeting. Today, we're joined by Bae Hong-guan, head of Busan's Future Energy Industry Division, to talk about Busan's vision for the future of energy and how Energy Super Week will help the city grow into a leading global energy hub. 네, 오늘은 배홍관 부산광역시 미래에너지산업과장님과 함께 부산의 에너지 미래 비전과 에너지 슈퍼위크를 통해 부산이 국제적인 에너지 도시로 어떻게 성장할 것인지 기대 효과와 비전도 들어보겠습니다. 과장님, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Yeah, good morning, listeners. I'm Bae Hong-guan, Director of Future Energy Industry Division. I feel like some of the listeners are already quite familiar to me because I'm also a reporter of All Star English.
Oh, I see.
Of this BFM.
Yes.
And also I feel like some of listeners feel a little bit doubt or have some questions about my division, Future Energy Industry. Like what does it mean or what does it stand for? Simply, it's all about energy that you use in your daily life and also even in the future, like for example, electricity, gas, oil, solar power, wind power, and even also hydrogen and ammonia.
Wow.
So I absolutely believe my division sounds like a little bit difficult, but strongly related to your daily life.
Absolutely. Thanks for the clear explanation. It really shows how closely your division's work is connected to people's everyday lives. So recently, Busan City established its 7th Regional Energy Plan through 2030. Could you explain what this plan includes in a way that people can easily understand, and especially what the most important goal is in terms of expanding renewable energy?
According to energy law in Korean energy pulp, every city government has a kind of duty to set its regional energy plan to foster energy businesses and also streamline the energy usage, etc. Thus, Busan City also announced its 7th regional energy plan, which will cover from 2026 to 2030. So it sounds really difficult. So let me explain it in a simple way. Under the vision of energy transition for all, sharing a green future together, Busan City set 3 remarkable goals in 2030. First one is expanding renewable energy. In 2023, the percentage of renewable energy in Busan was 3.4%. But until 2030, Busan City aims to raise it to 13.2%.
Oh, wow.
So 4 times bigger. So to reach this goal, Busan City will implement 74 projects like increasing the usage of solar power and wind power, hydrogen, fuel cell, etc. Fuel cell means 연료 전지.
Yes.
Yes. So next, saving the energy. When we think about energy plan, we usually focus on how to increase the amount of energy. But the thing is, saving the energy is also really important. Thus, Busan City aims to save its energy by 15.3% than business as usual in 2030. And last one is about reducing greenhouse gas.
Oh, yes.
Greenhouse gas means 온실가스. So I'm sure that every listeners are fully aware of global warming. Greenhouse gas is absolutely one of the main reason of current situation. Thus, in 2030, Busan City aims to reduce its greenhouse gas by 13.2% of 2022. So I believe citizens, listeners' active participation like saving the energy or using eco-friendly products will be kind of first step to make our sustainable future.
Yes, your plan makes it clear that achieving these goals will require both government action and active listeners and citizens' participation. So, August is shaping up to be an important month to see Busan's climate and energy policies in action. Next week, August 22nd, is Energy Day. Busan City is also preparing a variety of events, right? What kinds of citizen participation programs are planned for this year?
Actually, Claire already introduced the meaning of Energy Day in our introduction, but let me explain once more. Energy Day is a kind of anniversary that Korea NGO's Energy Network in Korean Energy 시민연대 suggested from 2004. The essence of this anniversary are two things. First one is promote the importance of saving the energy to citizens. And next, let citizens join energy saving together. As you can see, it's really useful and also important for us. Thus, every year at August 22nd, Busan City also hosts various events to celebrate this anniversary. Especially in this year, there will be various events that citizens can join and enjoy together, like energy discussion or energy saving campaign and bicycle parade and starlight music concert. Starlight music concert means you can enjoy music concert with starlight under the starlight.
Oh, wow.
But the thing is, most of these events will be held at Hwangari Beach. Lastly, the highlights of this event at 9 p.m. of August 22nd for 5 minutes, lots of facilities like Gwangan Bridge, Busan Tower, and Busan City Hall, even Busan Cinema Center, etc. will turn off the lights for 5 minutes. So if you are really interested in this event, then please join many on-site events that I mentioned, which will be held in Gwangan Beach. And furthermore, participate this turn off the light event together at 9 p.m. of that day.
Yes, that sounds like a fun and meaningful way to raise awareness. Turning off the lights together will be a powerful moment for the whole city. So from August 27th to 29th, the third Climate Industry Expo will be held. This year, it will be operated as Energy Super Week in Busan, alongside events such as the APEC Energy Ministers Meeting and the Clean Energy Ministerial. Could you tell us more about this?
Actually, this one is the most important event for us.
Oh, I see.
So maybe that's one of the reasons why I come here today.
The main.
So like Claire mentioned, from August 27th to 29th, the third World Climate Industry Expo, maybe in Korean, 제3회 기후산업박람회, which will be held at Mexico. From 2023, Busan City and Korean governments have co-organized this event. And surprisingly, every year, more than 500 companies and 30,000 people joined. So now it is crystal clear that this expo became a kind of byword of international event that represent climate change and green energy in Korea and even in the world. This year, we will specially organize more than 10 conferences and 560 exhibitions related to climate change, clean energy, and even AI industry, etc. Also, there will be 50 plus on-site events. So we strongly expect more than 40,000 people from 50 plus countries will join. Adding to that, Claire also mentioned 3 more international events like APEC Energy Ministerial Meeting and Clean-Energy Ministerial and Mission Innovation Ministerial will be held in Busan together in that period. Especially when it comes to APEC Energy Ministerial Meeting, it will be role as a kind of vital platform for energy security and also cooperation of 21 Asia-Pacific countries like Korea, China, Japan, and the United States, etc. Thus, Busan City will co-organize all these events together under the name of Energy Super Week in Busan from August 25th to 29th.
With so many global events and participants, Energy Super Week in Busan sounds like an incredible opportunity to showcase the city's leadership in climate action and clean energy. So next question, what do you think is the biggest benefit Busan can gain from hosting the 3 major international conferences simultaneously during this Energy Super Week?
It is definitely true that there will be so many positive impacts on hosting many international events in Busan. So I can't name all of the things because of the time limit. So let me suggest 2 things. First one is absolutely the most visible one will be tourism. We believe more than several thousands of foreigners will visit Busan because of these events. For them, I absolutely believe it will be great chances to feel the beauty of Busan. And because of this, they can visit Busan again near future. Thus, I expect that these events will be really important momentum for Busan to welcome more than 3 million foreign tourists for the first time in this year. Next one is all about city brand. Hosting many international events can be a way to promote Busan's attractiveness to all of the world and showing that Busan is kind of perfect place to host these world-class renowned events as well. So hosting these events can be really important momentum for Busan to leap forward as a kind of global hub city like Dubai and Singapore. I think, these reasons make Busan try to keep hosting many international events like this.
Yes, hosting these events will truly boost tourism and elevate Busan's global brand as a leading international city. So now, listeners, if you're just tuning into Busan Worldwide, we're speaking with Bae Hong-guan, head of Busan's Future Energy Industry Division. He's sharing insights on Busan's vision for the future of energy and how Energy Super Week will help the city grow into a leading global energy hub. So, how can Busan citizens fully enjoy Energy Super Week to the max?
Maybe it is the most important part of today's interview because it is crystal clear that citizens' active participation is absolutely the most important for the success of these events. So, if you are interested in the Energy Super Week, especially the 3rd World Climate Industry Expo, then firstly, please visit the homepage of this event. You can search on portal sites like 기후산업박람회 in Korean. Then you can easily find the homepage. And then you can find very detailed programs and schedule of this event. And you can freely pre-register and also participate these events. And really good thing is all the events will be free of charge. And adding to that, if you missed or forgot to register the events, don't worry about it because you can register these events on site as well. As I already mentioned, if you visit these events, then you can enjoy more than 500 exhibitions, many conferences and seminars, forums, and other on-site events like even job fairs and business counseling, etc. So I strongly hope I can meet all listeners at the 3rd World Climate Industry Expo, which will be held August 27th to 29th at Mexico.
Oh, yes. Listeners, have you listened? Sounds like an amazing opportunity for citizens to get involved. Hope to see a great turnout at Baxco for the 3rd World Climate Industry Expo. So next question is, why is it important for Busan to become a hydrogen advanced city and what specific plans are currently being carried out?
Well, it's quite a tough one to answer because maybe listeners also wonder about the hydrogen.
Oh, yes.
Because we never
myself,
think about this issue. But as I already mentioned, the biggest reason of climate change is absolutely greenhouse gas. And also the biggest part of that will be the emission of carbon dioxide, maybe 이산화탄소 in Korean. That's the reason why we try to invent and use renewable energy. When it comes to hydrogen, it's absolutely one of the most eco-friendly and common energy sources. For example, if you use hydrogen to produce electricity with fuel cell system, the only byproduct will be water. So maybe in Korean, 이게 수소로 발전을 하면 이제 부산물이 물만 나옵니다. So it's really clean, pure, right? Thus, we don't have to worry about carbon dioxide and any other pollutant. Furthermore, hydrogen is the most abundant element in the world. 그러니까 가장 풍부한 이제 원소입니다, 수소가. So that's the reason why we call hydrogen as one of the most promising and also most important energy sources. Busan City also tries to plan and implement many projects related to hydrogen. For instance, we have supplied more than 2,500 hydrogen cars and buses, and also we have built more than 10 hydrogen stations, 수소 충전소를 말하고요. And we are currently running hydrogen fuel cell plants in Haeundae Green City and also Myeongji New Town, etc. And also we have subsidized hydrogen businesses, and also we are currently planning to build hydrogen complex zone, etc. So I believe Busan can be a kind of hub for hydrogen energy in the near future.
Oh, yes, I can clearly see that. So hydrogen clearly has huge potential, and it's exciting to see Busan positioning itself as a future hub for this clean energy source. So how does Busan view citizens' concerns about the efficiency and safety of renewable energy policies, and how does the city plan to communicate with citizens to address those concerns?
Yeah, actually, citizens' concerns about the safety and efficiency issue of renewable energy are quite common. And I think it's really natural because we don't have many experiences about, watching or experience these kind of new facilities, especially hydrogen stations or wind power plant, etc. So when Busan City decides to implement new policies, we always believe that citizens' opinions are absolutely the most important because the reason why we try to implement new policies to make citizens happier than now. Thus, if citizens wonder about the efficiency of renewable energy or worry about this, then it means Busan City should provide more detailed information and try to continuously listen their ideas and try to explain them in detail. Actually, there are many scientific data and proven records which can guarantee the safety and efficiency of renewable energy. Thus, we have tried to provide this information to citizens with this effort, Busan City will put all-out effort to get citizens' support by continuous communication.
So it's reassuring to hear that Busan values citizen feedback and is committed to building trust through transparency and ongoing communication. So could you tell us what efforts Busan is making to gain public support for its various renewable energy policies and encourage active citizen participation?
Oh, yeah, it's also quite tough question to answer. But like you mentioned, using renewable energy is inevitable for our sustainable future.
Yeah.
But citizens, I already told you that citizens worry or disagreement of installing power plants or some other facilities is really natural and understandable. So in this situation, maybe the one and only answer to solve this problem will be continuous communication. Let me break it down in several steps. Firstly, by listening citizens' various opinions, we try to understand their point of view, and it will be kind of starting point to solve this problem. And next, try to bridge the gap with them, and finding some middle ground will be kind of the next step for us. And maybe the last one will be, if possible, then try to compromise with citizens, interest groups, and finding some ways to implement new policies will be really important for us. Like I mentioned, Busan City try to listen citizens' ideas and sharing objective and trustworthy information about the safety and efficiency of renewable energy. Yeah. I absolutely believe, and I'm slightly worried that it will take really a long time. But we will not cut corners, and also maybe someday, I don't know, but maybe someday our sincerity can be shined and make good results for our city, Busan.
Yes, it's very encouraging to see Busan committed to patient step-by-step communication to build understanding and find common ground with citizens. So, on July 1st, you began your role as the head of Busan's Future Energy Industry Division. Congratulations. Leading the city's future energy policies under the vision of an energy transition with everyone's participation, a green future shared by all. What mindset are you working with, and ultimately, what kind of energy future do you hope to create for the citizens of Busan?
Actually, before I came here, I previewed all the questions, and this one was the most difficult question.
Question, isn't it?
Yeah. Just let me say like this. Every listeners enjoy BFF with their smartphone or computer or radio, etc. So it is possible because of the energy. So it means without energy, it's hard to enjoy all the technologies or even BFM. So it is true that energy is kind of the fundamental of current digital society. So as a director of Future Energy Industry Division, my dream or my aspiration is really simple, to make Busan as kind of the best place to use energy in an easy way. Especially important part is with reasonable price.
Oh, yes, of course.
For that, maybe I feel like our government should foster more energy-related businesses and also try to increase renewable energy, etc.
So that's a very clear and inspiring vision, making Busan a place where energy is affordable, accessible, and sustainable will benefit everyone. So as an individual, so you just got this role, and what are you really preparing for this super week?
Actually, like I mentioned, this week, this year, the special point is we can collaborate with other international events. So that's the biggest part. So that's the reason why we name this whole period as kind of week. So maybe the most important part will be promote our events to citizens. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I came here as well. And maybe except joining BFM, I am my director general or even mayor, try to publicize these events in various ways, like cooperate with other medias or using social media platforms, and also even cooperate with central governments as well. So maybe our biggest goal is to make citizens to actively join this event together.
Participation.
Yeah, so I always emphasize that participation and citizens' interest is kind of key to make a huge success of our events.
Yes. So, well, it hasn't been long, but is there any difficulties or difficult points that you want to?
Actually, there are so many events and so many news.
I can just
so
feel
it's
it.
really hard to differentiate my events with others.
That's right.
So as a public officer and as a director of this division, that will be the toughest part for promoting this kind of event. But I feel like there aren't any clear answer about this question. Maybe continuously promote or continuously participate this kind of interview or other chances.
Actively, yes.
Yeah, actively participate and try to promote will be, I know it's very simple and very boring answer, but it's the only way.
But that's the essential.
Sure.
Which is
Sure.
true, yes. So before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to say to our listeners?
Sure. First of all, thanks for listening BFM and also my interview. I hope I can meet all listeners at the 3rd World Climate Industry Expo from August 27th to 29th at Mexico. And lastly, I'm quite doubt I can advertise this one again, but I already told you that I regularly joined as a reporter of 오늘도 슬기로울 부산 segment of All-Star English on every Wednesday from 7:40 to 7:55 p.m.
I'll tune in too, yes.
So please tune in this one as well.
Yes, thank you for sharing, and I hope the expo is a great success. Looking forward to seeing many listeners join you at Bexco and tuning into your weekly segment as well. So lastly, electricity prices have been rising lately, and saving power is also key for the environment. What's an item or method you've personally, as a director, tried at home or at work that made you think, wow, this is the ultimate power saver? Share it with us. Please learn from you. Please let us learn from you.
Actually, it's really a boring answer and not that much a new one. But instead of using air conditioners, I always try to drink cold water and using fans and also using a neckband cooler.
I have that one this year. I got this one this year, yes.
It's really effective.
It is.
So I strongly recommend. I don't want to advertise specific brands, but
No.
I just try to show that it's really effective.
It really cooling down fast, yes.
Neckband cooler.
That's a smart and refreshing way to beat the heat while saving energy, thanks to your tip. So today on the interview, we were reminded that Busan's energy policy is not merely an administrative task, but the most critical mission shaping the future of our city. With this clear awareness that 에너지 전환이 선택이 아닌 필수라는 냉철한 현실인식, we truly appreciate hearing Busan's concrete vision and efforts to overcome the challenges ahead. Thank you for joining us today. 과장님, 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
네. And this was the interview with Mr. Bae Hong-guan, Director of Busan City's Future Energy Industry Division. 오늘은 Bae Hong-guan 부산광역시 미래에너지산업과장님을 모시고 이야기를 나눴습니다. Okay, let's take a song break. This is 넌 내게 반했어 by No Brain. And that was 넌 내게 반했어 by No Brain. Welcome back to Busan Worldwide. I'm your host of the week, Claire Kim. And now let's check out some of the messages that we've got. So today's text topic is electricity bills are rising and saving power helps the environment. Share your best power saving tip or item. Electricity bills are rising and saving power helps the environment. Share your best power saving tip or item. 오늘의 문자 주제는요. 전기요금 절약과 환경 보호를 위해 여러분이 추천하는 최고의 절전 아이템이나 방법을 알려주세요. 전기요금 절약과 환경 보호를 위해 여러분이 추천하는 최고의 절전 아이템이나 방법을 알려주세요. Here's a message from Penny님 saying, pull out the plug if it's not yet used and even turn off the lights. That's correct. Always turn off the lights when you're not using them. And YouTube, 메리 크리스마스님 saying, I usually use smart plugs that can save the electricity because it allows me to turn off power remotely even when I'm away from home. Wow, smart plug. You can turn it off when you are not at home. That's really good. I should look into it. And TV 제리님 saying, 저는 제 방에 에어컨이 없습니다. 아예. 그래서 더울 때마다 샤워하고 선풍기 바람 쐬고요. 필요 없는 전기 코드는 다 뽑아놓습니다. 다시 꼽는 거 너무 귀찮은데 그래도 전기는 소중하니까요. That's right. I should do that too. But I feel really not bothered to put that back on. But plug in, put the back in. It's really 귀찮아요. But I should try at least. From today, I should start today. And 서님 saying, 더우니 전등 덜 켜고 좀 어둡게 지냅니다. 맞아요. I do the same. I actually don't like the bright lights, so I usually turn the minimum light on. And Daniel Lee-님 saying, 에너지 캐시백 받는 것도 하나의 팁입니다. Oh, that's great. I've never heard of energy cashback, so I should look into that too. And 고수님 saying, 자동차도 아침 저녁으로 에어컨 켜지 않아도 됩니다. 요즘엔. 맞아요. That's right. It's not that hot. I shouldn't say this. Touch wood. But you don't have to turn on. You should turn on the air conditioner. It's like minimum level. That's true. So we invite you to join the conversation here on Busan Worldwide. You can send us a text message to pound 9050 for 101 or participate for free through KakaoTalk on the YouTube live chat. All right, then please keep those messages coming. With that, let's move on to Busan Update. And it's time for Busan Update. Busan City is hosting the 8th Memorial Day for victims of Japanese military comfort women to honor the victims and reflect on the lessons of history. 부산시가 일본군 위안부 피해자를 기리고 역사의 교훈을 되새기는 제8회 일본군 위안부 피해자 기림의 날 기념 행사를 개최합니다. The event will take place today at 2 p.m. in the small theater of the Busan Citizens Hall with about 200 attendees, including citizens and related organizations. The Memorial Day marks August 14th, 1991, when the late Kim Hak-sun first publicly testified about her experience, and it was designated a National Memorial Day in 2017. Busan City has held annual commemorations since 2018. This year's program includes a first part with a memorial ceremony and a short animation screening, and a second part with tribute performances. Director Kim Jung-gi's animation, The Untold Story, the musical drama 봉선화, poetry readings, and a memorial performance will be presented. In the theater lobby, there will be commemorative exhibitions, a photo zone, and awards for remembrance activity for citizens. The event is free and open to all. Up next, Busan City is holding the Big Palm Garden Design Contest in conjunction with the 2025 Busan Garden Show scheduled for October 16th. 부산시가 큰손바닥정원 공모전을 개최합니다. With the theme Joyful Movement 삼락, 3 Joys, the contest aims to promote garden culture in daily life and share messages of hope and healing. Any Busan citizen, individually or as a team, can participate, and both traditional and experimental designs are welcome. 10 teams that pass the first document screening will receive 1.2 million Korean won for garden creation costs, as well as land and soil support. Each team will create and exhibit a 12 square meters garden, with final winners selected after on-site judging on October 14th. Applications are open from 9 a.m. on August 15th to 6 p.m. on September 5th. Applicants must submit an application form and garden design plan via email. More information is available through Busan City's Green City Bureau. And that's it for Busan Update.
BEFM's The Interview is waiting for your participation. If you have any interesting stories to tell or unique experiences you'd like to share with our listeners, please leave a message on our website at www.befm.or.kr. We hope that your lives and experiences can be an inspiration for our listeners.
And it's time for the Correspondent Report. Let's go over to the US for the latest update. We're joined by our correspondent 하지원. Hello. 오늘은 미국 소식 들어보겠습니다. 하지원 통신원 안녕하십니까?
네, 안녕하세요.
네, as I heard, President Trump and Russian President Putin will be meeting in Alaska soon. 곧 트럼프 대통령과 러시아 푸틴 대통령이 알래스카에서 회담을 갖는다고 들었는데요. 자세한 소식 전해주시죠.
네, 맞습니다. 두 정상은 오는 금요일 8월 15일 알래스카에서 첫 대면 회담을 예정하고 있습니다. 이는 2021년 이후 처음이며 미국 땅에서 열리는 러시아-미국 정상회담으로는 1988년 이후 처음 열리는 중요한 외교 이벤트입니다. 트럼프 대통령은 이번 회담을 피스딜을 위한 분위기 조성 정도로 설명하면서도 영토 일부 교환, 랜드 스워핑 가능성을 암시해 우크라이나 내에서는 큰 반발이 이어지고 있습니다.
That's correct. The two leaders are set to hold their first face-to-face meeting this Friday, August 15th in Alaska. It will be the first such meeting since 2021 and also the first U.S.-hosted Russia-U.S. summit since 1988, marking a significant diplomatic milestone. President Trump has said the meeting will set the tone for a peace deal while also hinting at possible land swapping, a remark that has drawn strong backlash from Ukraine. So, how are Europe and Ukraine reacting? 유럽과 우크라이나의 반응은 어떻습니까?
유럽연합 외교정책대표 카야 칼라스는 우크라이나 없는 합의는 받아들일 수 없다고 강조했고 독일 메르츠 총리를 비롯한 유럽 지도자들은 트럼프 대통령이 회담 전에 EU 정상들과의 화상회의를 갖고 공동 입장을 조율하라고 촉구했습니다. 젤렌스키 우크라이나 대통령도 우크라이나는 점령장에 땅을 둘 수 없다고 선을 그었고 유럽 지도자들은 진정한 평화는 우크라이나가 참여할 때만 가능하다며 단호한 입장을 유지 중입니다.
So EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas stressed an agreement without Ukraine is unacceptable. German Chancellor Merz and other European leaders urged President Trump to hold a video conference with EU leaders before the meeting to coordinate a joint stance. Ukrainian President Zelensky also stated Ukrainians cannot give land to occupiers, while European leaders reaffirmed that true peace is only possible when Ukraine is involved. 네, with that, let's jump into our second story of the day. So please tell us more about the shooting that occurred near the CDC headquarters in Atlanta. 아틀랜타의 CDC 본부 근처에서 발생한 총격 사건 자세하게 알려주시죠.
미국 현지 시간 8월 9일 30세 패트릭 조셉 화이트가 CDC 본부 외부에서 무차별 총기를 난사하여 경찰관 데카드 카운티 소속 데이빗 로즈 경관이 사망했습니다. 이후 화이트는 인근 CBC 약국으로 이동해 현장에서 숨진 채 발견되었다고 수사 당국이 밝혔습니다. 사고 현장에서 500발에 가까운 천피가 수거되었고 약 200발 이상이 CDC 캠퍼스 건물에 명중했을 만큼 충격이 컸습니다.
네, 사건의 규모와 피해가 상당히 충격적입니다. On August 9th, local time, 30-year-old Patrick Joseph White opened fire indiscriminately outside the CDC headquarters, killing DeKalb County Police Officer David Rose, 33. Authorities have said White then went to a nearby CDC pharmacy where he was found dead. Investigators recovered nearly 500 shell casings with more than 200 rounds hitting CDC campus buildings, underscoring the severity of the attack. What was the motive? 범행 동기는 무엇인가요?
수사 과정에서 화이트는 백신 음모론에 빠져 있었고 코로나19 백신이 자신을 우울하게 만들고 자살 충동을 초래했다고 적혀있는 문건을 남긴 것으로 확인됐습니다. 게다가 그는 며칠 전부터 정신건강의 문제를 겪었고 그의 아버지가 경찰에 자녀의 불안정한 상태를 우려해 신고했던 것으로 알려졌습니다.
So during the investigation, authorities found that White was deeply immersed in vaccine conspiracy theories and had left documents claiming the COVID-19 vaccine caused him depression and suicidal thoughts. In recent days, he had also been struggling with mental health issues, prompting his father to contact police out of concern for his unstable condition. So what's the atmosphere like inside the CDC? CDC 내부의 분위기는 어떤가요?
네, 직원들은 이번 사건이 단순한 우발적 폭력이 아니라 허위 정보에 힘입은 중호 범죄였다고 보고 있습니다. 많은 직원들이 매우 깊은 트라우마를 겪었다고 호소하며 로버트 F. 케네디 주니어 보건장관과 트럼프 대통령의 백신 의심 발언이 분위기를 악화시켰다고 비판했습니다. 케네디 장관은 사흘 후 현장을 방문하고 유족을 면담했지만 백신 회의론적 발언에 대한 사과는 없었습니다. CDC는 보안 점검을 강화 중이며 연방 차원에서는 허위 정보에 대한 사회적 책임 논의까지 이어지고 있습니다.
So staff members believe the incident was not just a random act of violence, but a hate crime fueled by misinformation. Many reported experiencing deep trauma and criticized Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and former President Trump for worsening the climate with their vaccine skeptic remarks. Secretary Kennedy visited the site and met the victim's family 3 days later, but did not apologize for his earlier comments. The CDC has since tightened security checks, and at the federal level, discussions continue about social responsibility for combating misinformation. With that, let's move on to our final topic of the day. I heard record-breaking rainfall has hit Wisconsin. 위스콘신에 기록적인 폭우가 쏟아졌다고 들었습니다. 자세한 소식 전해주시죠.
네, 지난 8월 9일부터 10일까지 밀워키 및 인근 워크셔 지역에 이틀간 수십 년 만에 최고 강우량이 쏟아졌습니다. 일부 지역에서는 하루에 30cm가 넘는 폭우가 내리며 역사적 기록이 경신되었습니다.
Yes, from August 9th to 10th, Milwaukee and nearby Wauwatosa saw their heaviest rainfall in decades over just 2 days. In some areas, more than 30 centimeters fell in a single day, breaking historic records. Could you tell us what specific damage has been reported? 구체적인 피해 상황 전해주시겠습니까?
홍수로 인해 주립 박람회 마지막 날이 취소되었고 도로 침수, 파손, 차량 고립 정전이 잇따랐습니다. 위스콘신 주정부와 밀워키 카운티는 비상상태를 선포했고 많은 시민이 대피해야 했습니다. 이후 방위군이 투입되어 긴급 수색 및 복구 작업이 진행되었고 위스콘신주는 쓰레기 처리 수수료 문제, 면제, 주차 규제 완화 등 시민 불편 최소화 대책도 함께 시행하며 대응 중입니다.
네, 하루빨리 피해가 복구되고 시민들의 일상이 정상화되길 바랍니다. Flooding forced the cancellation of the state fair's final day and caused extensive road flooding and damage, vehicle strandings, and widespread power outages. The Wisconsin state government and Milwaukee County declared a state of emergency, prompting the evacuation of many residents. The National Guard was deployed for emergency search and recovery operations, and the state is implementing measures to minimize inconvenience, including waiving waste disposal fees and easing parking restrictions. Thank you for bringing us the latest updates from the U.S. 하지원 통신원님 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
네. And that's going to do it for Correspondent Report. So before we wrap up today's show, we need to announce our coffee coupon winner. Thanks to everyone who joined in on text topic, and it was electricity bills are rising and saving power helps the environment. Share your best power saving tip or item. 전기요금 절약과 환경보호를 위해 여러분이 추천하는 최고의 절전 아이템이나 방법을 알려주세요. So we got so many fun and interesting answers from you all. Now let's find out who is Busan Worldwide winner is for today, August 14th. So today's entry comes from the Daniel Lee님 saying 에너지 캐시백 받는 것도 하나의 팁입니다. 축하드립니다. So just for your information, the energy cashback program offers cash rewards based on how much you reduce your electricity or city gas usage. I need to look up today. So congratulations, Daniel-님. Please check the announcement on our website. Send us your contact details and don't forget to fill out the consent form. So well, listeners, that's it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow at 11:05 a.m. with more stories. Here's our final song for the day, You Are the Reason by Callum Scott. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. And there goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my head shaking,